Hello and welcome to the most serious crypto news of the past day. After yesterday's pump, the Bitcoin price has adjusted and it's now at around $67,000. And at the same time, the uptrend is still preserved, but I think now it's worth waiting for either a breakout from the uptrend or maybe a breakdown of the resistance. Everything is much easier on Ethereum, although the price is $1,940 and a pattern of a joyful capybara has formed. Capybaras are cute, and I think the price will go up. And now let's get to the yesterday's news. US strikes in the Middle East using Anthropic hours after Trump's ban. To remember, yesterday we talked about how Trump kicked the ethical Anthropic out of the Pentagon with the words, "Oh, we don't need this." So forget it. According to the WSJ, just a few hours after the decree, during the strikes on Iran, the military still used Anthropic technologies. And apparently, when the rockets are already flying and the stakes are about $5 million, ethics goes into the background, giving way to the efficiency. It turns out that either the military simply did not have time to disconnect Claude from the systems, or Trump signed the decree, but the smart uncles in uniform decided, "The boss is right, of course, but the war won't win itself." The irony is overwhelming. Anthropic, which heroically refused to create autonomous weapons and mass surveillance yesterday, today apparently has helped plan real military operations in the Middle East. And Elon Musk's startup XAI, which the Pentagon was betting on, apparently remained to look at it from the outside, It's like firing an employee for disagreeing with the company policy and calling him back an hour later because everything is falling apart without him. And now the official Washington will pretend that this is just a technical overlay, and Anthropic, they have nothing to do with it. But we know that when it comes to national security, principles become very flexible. Anthropic's Claude hits #1 on Apple's top free apps list after Pentagon's rejection. After Sam Altman happily reported on cooperating with the Pentagon and basically saying we will deploy our models in secret military networks, users said "fuck you" and a campaign to boycott ChatGPT immediately took off on social media, and it worked. A post on Reddit called for getting rid of military AI, and it has gained 30,000 likes, and a quit ChatGPT Instagram account has 78,000 followers, and more than 700 Google and OpenAI employees have signed an open letter against the use of their technology for surveillance and murder. The result is logical. The Claude chatbot from Anthropic soared to the first place in the App Store, dropping ChatGPT to the second line. Apparently, users decided that it was better to download an application from a company that Trump called a threat to national security than to use a neural network that helps bomb other countries. And now let's recall the first news of today. What's now Reddit? Are we raising ChatGPT to the top again tomorrow or what? Let's talk about something else for a second. If you like my content, don't forget to like up this video and subscribe to the channel. This way you won't miss the next news yourself and you will help my channel grow. Machi Big Brother has 10k left. Meet Machi Big Brother, aka Ji Hwan, a Taiwanese musician and a huge crypto whale. The guy decided that it was time for his triumph, and since September of last year, he has been stubbornly opening long positions on Ethereum with leverage. The only problem is that Ethereum has been steadily creeping down, with $4,700 since then. And the result of 6 months' work is minus $74 million. Arkham summed up the results of his trading. $8,500 remained in his account, and you heard that right, from $74 million to $8,500. Apparently, margin calls arrive faster than new albums, and in general, the market never forgives greed, Now Machi has only the proud title of the man who gave $74 million to the market. Cryptocurrency market losses from hacks fall to 11 months low. According to PeckShield, the market losses from hacking in February amount to only $26.5 million, and this is the lowest figure since March of 2025 and 98% less than in February last year, when the epic $1.4 billion Bybit hack took place. Oh, that was fun. Analysts attribute this recess to market volatility. When the Bitcoin is storming and everyone is running around in the panic, hackers probably don't have time to work either, you know? The main losses in February were attacks on Yieldbox, $10 million, and LoanTex, $8.9 million. The rest is small stuff. And the Certic, however, counted a little more, $37.7 million, but it's still a record low. The most popular hole turned out to be the compromise of wallets, $16.6 million. And the code, surprisingly, almost did not fail. Apparently, the developers have finally learned how to write safely, or maybe, I don't know, hackers just got tired and went on vacation. I don't know. In any case, February of 2026 will go down in history as the month when hackers stole less money than one unsuccessful trader lost on long positions on Ethereum. I don't know, that's progress, I guess. Traders shift to Hyperliquid for oil and gold trading amid the geopolitical tensions. While traditional exchanges were sleeping peacefully over the weekend, the rockets were flying in the Mid-East, and crypto traders did not wait for Monday and rushed to hedge risks on the decentralized Hyperliquid exchange. And the results exceeded expectations. On March 1st, oil future quotes jumped by almost 20%, and the daily volume of silver trading reached $398 million. Gold also did not lag behind, returning to $5,400 per ounce with a turnover of under $160 million. Kenny Chan, head of the Coinbase stablecoin ecosystem department, has already dubbed this event as a breakthrough. Previously, on weekends like this, traders only had a choice between Bitcoin and Bitcoin, and now they went directly to Hyperliquids and traded what really matters: oil, gold, and silver. Indeed, the Hyperliquid network has taken the first place in terms of generating commissions, almost reaching $2 million. And the Hype token jumped by 20% on this wave from $26 to $32. In general, while the Bitcoin was quiet and sad at $66,300 and Ethereum is hanging at $1,900, the smart guys have already shifted into physical assets on the blockchain and feel great, at least until Bitcoin goes up again and they regret not buying at 65K. And that's going to be all the news for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!